Hi guys, welcome to another video. We've just had this delivery from FedEx, which is going to be AEW Unrivaled Series 6. Really excited to crack this open. Chase and rare figures are being sent out with the first shipment of pre-orders, so there could be a chase or a rare figure inside this box. So really excited to get it open. And before I open it, I always inspect the box just to see if there's any damage. I can see there's it's taken a bit of a bang there. And I do kind of feel like this box isn't as rigid or as strong as other ringside boxes. I'm hoping that it hasn't been opened by customs and they haven't repackaged it. It was held up in customs for nearly 24 hours, so I expect to get a customs fee for the charge for this. So yeah, I'm hoping that they haven't tampered with the figures inside. But yeah, let's get this open and see what we get. So I've taken the sellotape off. I haven't looked inside yet, so you're seeing this at the same time that I do. And here we go, we can see. Now I am seeing the ringside exclusive flyer sitting on top, which is a good sign. And that kind of tells me that maybe it hasn't been tampered with. And I can already see that the Chris Jericho is not a chase figure. So I haven't seen many people actually get the Jericho chase figure. The chase that I've seen people get from this set is the Hager one, so I'm not too disappointed if we get a chaser if we don't. But yeah, firstly I check condition. So this Ray Phoenix looks fine. I'm happy with that. We'll take some better in-depth shots of the figures after. So here we go. We get the Jericho. And again, condition-wise, it looks fine. What a great figure that is. Next up, the Hager's being hidden by the flyer, so I kind of want it to be a surprise. We get the Shida. Again, everything looks okay. I mean, one common thing with the AEW figures is you get these creases up here. You can't really do nothing about that, you know. It's just the way it is. As long as they're not ripped or torn, I'm not overly bothered. So here we have the Hagar, and it's not a chase, so no chase or rare this time, which is unfortunate, but you know, I'm not that bothered. As long as I get the main core series, I'm happy. So there's Hagar. Here's the MJF again. Condition looks really good. This is probably one of the best shipments I've had in terms of condition. Usually I always get one figure that I'm just not happy with and I want to replace. And this is Penta. Again, looks okay. I mean, there is that crease up there, but I think I can live with that. My OCD can live with that. And that's it. So no chase, no rare, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm just happy to have them, to be honest. So let's get some better close-up shots of them. The first figure in AEW Unrivaled Series 6 is number 45, and that's Chris Jericho. Now, I really like this Chris Jericho. I think it's way better than the Series 1 Chris Jericho. I really like it. I think the face scan is spot on. I love the fact that it comes with the AEW title, and it also comes with his Le Champion handkerchief or neckerchief. A really good figure. So the back shows that this figure is from Revolution 2020. Also displays the rest of the series, who we'll be taking a look at in just a sec. Overall, a really good figure. I think I prefer this Jericho over the Chase Jericho. I like the Chase Jericho because obviously it comes with the shirt. And I also like the leaked images we saw of the AEW gear pack that's coming soon, which features Jericho with 2 other shirts. So I like the fact that they're kind of re-releasing figures but with different accessories and different clothing. I really like that aspect. So comparing the 2 Jerichos together, I personally think Series 6 is a lot better than Series 1. I think Series 1 probably has the better body parts and the better accessories, but the Series 6 face scan is fantastic. The second figure we're going to be looking at here is number 46 in the AEW Unrivaled line, and it is Jake Hager. For me, I'm really not a fan of this figure, and it's a shame because I think the face scan and the head are fantastic, but everything else I'm just not sure on. I don't really like the cloth hoodie. I just think it looks a bit stupid and it almost looks like a Star Wars toy. And I really hate the fact that Jake Hager is not wearing knee pads in this figure. He's never not worn knee pads, especially in AEW, and even the picture on the back shows Jake Hager wearing knee pads. So it's a really surprising feature for me to have him not wearing knee pads, and something that I'm struggling to get over. I'd probably put this in the same category as the Pac figure from Series 3. Personally, I don't think it's a great figure, but it is cool to see a new wrestler get a figure in the AEW line. I'm all for new figures and first time in the lines. Up next is MJF. This is MJF's third figure. He obviously had 2 figures in Series 2, and now he's got his third figure here in Series 6. I like this figure. I really like the Series 2 MJF, and I personally don't think this figure is as good as the Series 2 MJF. The glaring issue with this figure is that MJF doesn't have a scarf. Now this figure is based on Double or Nothing 2020, and at that pay-per-view he didn't actually wear a scarf, he wore like a ring jacket, and he doesn't have that either. But I kind of feel like not having a ring jacket or a scarf kind of makes the figure feel like it's missing something. Yes, he has the Burberry pattern represented on his arms, but for me I think it needs something extra. It needed that scarf or it needed that ring jacket. Especially as the colourway of this figure is black and gold. It's a relatively dull figure. The figure comes with a set of hands and an AEW branded microphone. Although I do like the Series 6 skin tone on the MJF, it looks a little bit more realistic. It's a good figure. I personally think Series 2 is a lot better, but yeah, it's still a good figure, and if you're an MJF fan, it's a must-have. The best figure of the series, in my opinion. I've been looking forward to this figure for so long. It is Hikaru Shida, complete with the AEW Women's title. Like the Hager, it's great to see a new wrestler represented in figure form, and this figure is phenomenal. They've really knocked it out of the park with this. The likeness is incredible, the face scan is incredible, the details on the gear is just insane. This is an awesome figure and a must-have for any AEW fan. This figure is also from Double or Nothing 2020. I feel like Double or Nothing 2020 is a pay-per-view that the Unrivaled line are really targeting recently, and I'm all for it. Great show. By far the best figure of the series. Look at the title bout. It comes with amazing detail on the gear, you know, all the little intricacies. The hair looks great, the face scan is great. I love the way it's posed in the box. Really, really nice figure, and this is probably in my top 3 AEW figures to date. So we're not slowing down with the hits here. The 5th figure from this set is Penta Al Zero M, and this figure, again, like the Shida, is insane. I love the gold colorway on this. Gold and black have been 2 colors that have been featured heavily in this series, which is something I don't really like. I like a bit of variety in the series, but this figure looks incredible with the gold and black. And this figure is representing Penta from Fight for the Fallen 2019. A really, really good figure. The detail on the mask is insane. One thing I've noticed about the hands with this figure is the hands have hand tape on them, but then Penta's wrists don't. So I feel like if you were to change these hands, it would kind of look a bit weird. And if you look at the hands on the Penta, it kind of looks strange that Penta doesn't have any wrist tape on to accommodate his hand tapes. What I will say about the Series 6 figure is though, I don't like the way it's posed in the packaging. I much prefer Series 2's pose, and I kind of wish that they'd kept the same pose almost, because Series 6 Penta, he's kind of looking to the side. Series 2, he's looking straight on with the Cero Miedo hand. I kind of wish that Series 6 was similar to Series 2, but you know, take nothing away from how great this Penta figure really is. It's incredible. And finally, you can't have Penta without his brother Rey Fenix. The gear is kind of similar to the Series 2 Phoenix. It's not exactly the same, but it is kind of similar. It's in black and gold like many of the figures from this series. It comes with interchangeable hands. I've seen a lot of people moaning about the hands with this figure. I like the hands in this figure because you can, if you are a loose collector, you can do the animo pose, which I think a lot of people are missing the point with. I have no issue with the hands in this figure. And obviously I'm a mock collector, so you know, things like posing and hands, they don't mean a lot to me, but for those people who collect loose and who are disappointed with the hands, just realise it's done for a reason, you know. Phoenix's key pose is the animo pose, and these hands allow him to do that in figure form. I think they're great. Another little difference between this Phoenix and the Series 2 Phoenix is the shading of the tattoos. They're a lot more darker in Wave 6 than they are in previous waves. I'm not sure if I like that. I kind of like the faded look because it, you know, it's more realistic. So I much prefer the faded look as it's more accurate to how they look on TV. So comparing the two together, I think I prefer Series 2 Phoenix over Series 6, which is a little strange as I much prefer Series 6 Penta over Series 2 Penta. I just feel like Phoenix suits the Series 2 attire more than he suits the Series 6, and Penta suits the Series 6 attire more than he does the Series 2. So that's going to round up this review of Series 6. Again, sorry for the glare at times. I do use display cases for my figures, and it isn't always the best thing for filming. But yeah, it's something I'll be conscious about going forward. I actually need to buy some more display cases for my Series 6. I only had one left, so I used that for Jericho, so I need to buy another set. So that's going to wrap up this video. I really hope you enjoyed the review. I'm shamefully going to end this video with a little rundown of all my figures so far now that I've added another series. And I really hope all of you have some good luck getting those Chase and Rare figures from Series 6. They are being shipped out with orders now from Ringside, so get your order in and good luck. As always, thanks for watching, and don't be afraid to give me a like and subscribe if you liked my video. Until next time.